Sorry, I'm not looking my most glam here, seeing as I've just narrowly avoided death. Lost a little bit of weight, but you know, I guess that's part and parcel. Just coming on before I forget, really. I guess I just wanted to say that having had 2 near-death experiences in the space of 3 months, there's a level of like paranoia that comes with PTSD, I think, which I'm learning because I've never experienced Well, I say that, but I guess, no, I mean, I haven't experienced it in this way. I guess there's forms of trauma, but I'm just coming into the realisation that I have gone through something, and this is, I'm moving through a PTSD and releasing from my body from certain things. And that can also like play with our minds, our clarity of mind. And so it's important in these moments to sort of breathe. A wise man told me today. And to come back to self and not to forget all of those self-help tools when you're in the midst of a completely unknown situation. But if you do, or if we believe we are, I was going to say chosen people, but you know, if everybody connects to a higher faith or has deep trust within themselves, we're going to be all right. The harder the challenge, the higher the calling, some people say. And so there has been a lot of tears and crying as I made my way out of St. Elizabeth to Mobay, with a guardian of the seas, an angel that really did me a solid, and then passed me over to another angel, highly intelligent, highly skilled, beautiful soul, who gave me a physical safe space. It was from like one mobile space to a physical space, who then handed me over to timeline, I can't really remember where I was. And then yet another angel came and became a escort and help for me for a day. And then I've landed at another king's yard, I want to say, surrounded by beautiful divine feminine, divine masculine energy. And really, I guess I just want to give thanks. As I said before, if we're not living, we might as well be dead. So, you know, on that journey, we are going to have challenges, and that might include a little bit of tricky moments. One of the wise angels said today, that when you're in your lowest of the low, you can manifest these situations. We can manifest these situations into our lives. And, you know, that's obvious because it's our outer state, Sorry, I'm still like, there's so much going on. I can't always, you know, think straight. Not at the minute. Anyway, the external reality is a manifestation of the internal. So, you know, it's, I was meant to be pushed to the limits like never, ever before. Like, unimaginable. But I guess it's imaginable now, so this will be an interesting ride to see where we go next. Trusting always in Most High, the Creator, nature, just this beautiful energy that surrounds us. If you want to tap into it, the light is available, and we ground ourselves in the dark. You know, the moon, I've just been dancing under the moon. The moon is the mama, it's the shadow side, south node, for me, womb space, the dark, and then the sun, well, dark and the feminine, and then the sun is the masculine, the light, the external, the power in some ways. Why am I questioning myself on that? The sun is the power and something. Yeah, because it is life force. Light is a life force, but obviously we come from the womb space, we come from darkness. And again, the wise angel said to me today, we were talking about Malidoma Sommeil, and I haven't read Of Water of Spirit yet. I've read The Healing Power of Africa, I think it was. But I asked him what his favourite quote was. Like something that really sparked a change in mindset, or added something to his consciousness that helped him really just like hit a whole new level. Because for me there are about 3 or 4 quotes that I have posted on Instagram and some videos that of that book, The Healing Power of Africa. I might be getting the title wrong, but you know, busy brain right now. And he said, was talking about, you know, when Malidoma was sort of taken by the missionaries, taken into the church, and he was like reintegrating, and he couldn't sleep without the light on. Because it has been really difficult for me to sleep at the minute. But that'll pass. No one's gonna, you know, have any sort of impact on my mental state. It's just a physical experience that, well, spiritual as well, because there is a spiritual warfare going on right now. So yeah, I've been sort of tested, not really slept for 4 days. So he said, yeah, he couldn't really sleep without a light on. And then someone said to him, well, if you keep the light on, then you're telling your ancestors that you're afraid of them visiting. I mean, the power of being comfortable in our darkness. You know, I mean, this video started off, I tend to go on many tangents, but it started off with this PTSD, having a level of paranoia that comes with it. Just acknowledging it. Paranoia is just a word, it's just a physical realm's way of giving words to this feeling. But our mind can play tricks on us, and that's why it's so important that the elements, like, really, we need to factor them into our day-to-day. Grounding and physical touch. For me, I'm a very affectionate person. Some people may not like that or not. It's their own wounding and that's their own perception of touch. But with me being so in my head, so in survival mode, so intense for the past 4 days, like everybody that I've been in contact with, I've like been asking, like, can I hold your hand, and needing to touch, because brings me down, brings me back to reality. It's not anything sexual. It's like that childlike innocence. It's that childlike spirit. When we're all kids, we all go round and round in roses and hold hands. And I heard Woody Woodpecker outside today, and then I just brought back to my childhood and all the cartoons and things and all the innocence that children sort of have when we connect with each other, and in the physically, you know, in a healthy way, and hug and laugh and skip about. And that is bringing healing to me. I've had to come back. Well, obviously my inner child is in a bit of a pickle at the minute, and having met some beautiful kids today, and young kings. I removed the word kids because that is not what they are. Young kings. I wanted to sort of, you know, hold hands, and I felt power from that. And I hope in return I exchanged part of my heart, even though I'm in this sort of distressed state. And anyway, yeah, there's not much to say, but I just wanted to sort of share that I don't know how this PTSD, I don't expect it will linger long. I don't know. I've never had it before. I trust that the military and all these strange experiences that humans are put through do affect the brain in different ways. And Jamaica has only ever been good to me. And yes, that does mean challenges, because good isn't always about comfortable. It's about what you need, not what you want. So It's time for the level up.